なんだそりゃ。
This was me, only 2 minutes into a place further than the sky. I was crying knowing that this was going to be my last year in college, and all the dreams I had were always postponed because I was scared, or because I could do it some other time, or because I didn't think I could do it. For some reason, it wasn't until I saw this frame that I finally realized I wasted my youth. And it isn't playing games, it isn't watching anime, drawing, it isn't whatever people say you're wasting your time on. That is their perception. Maybe for them that is a waste of time because that is not something they would want to do. Only when I watched the first episode of this show I finally understood you are wasting your time every time you are scared to do something you really want to do.
私ね、高校に入ったら何かしようって思ってた。今までしたことないこととか、なんかすごいこととか。でも何もできなくて、いざとなると怖くなってやめちゃって。
And in my case, I really wanted to see New York and take as many references as I could of the city so that I could draw them and write a story that's been hanging on my head ever since high school. Maybe I'll be able to talk about that in other time. If you live in the States, that is probably not a big deal, but I had never gone anywhere away from my family. I didn't have the money to pay for the trip, I didn't even have the confidence that I could use the pictures I was going to get there in my project with my current level of drawing. It was a crazy plan from the start. But ever since then, I decided I wouldn't be scared to try it anymore. And it all began with just this one frame. It would take me 6 months to pick back the show and finish the other 11 episodes. In 6 months, I worked a part-time job and saved all the money I needed for the trip. I applied to exchange program in the US for which I just barely qualified, and I started putting serious time in doing what I really wanted to do. It wasn't until December of 2018 that I decided to finish the show that inspired this journey. Now that I was living alone, preparing myself for the months that I'm going to be alone while abroad. And by the end of every episode I was crying my heart out. Saying that there hasn't been a show more personally satisfying than this is an understatement. I could feel every hardship I've gone through in the past 6 months reflected one way or another in the journey of these 4 girls going to Antarctica.
ざまあみろ。ざまあみろ、ざまあみろ、ざまあみろ。あんたたちがバカにして鼻で笑っても私は信じた。絶対無理だって裏切られても私は諦めなかった。その結果がこれよ。
But more important than that, it made me feel happy that I'm still trying hard. Because at this time, I'm not sure I will be accepted into the student exchange program. But that doesn't change the fact that I've already taken the first steps into my journey, and even if things don't go according to plan, I'm already moving forward. Anime may not be able to change your life, but you can do it. It's just that some of us need to be reminded that we can take a step forward. And I would say A Place Further Than the Sky is an invitation to go out and do whatever you want to do. And I wish everyone would take it like I did.